Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Call 256-245-4361. Mildred Louise Campbell of Sylacauga, age 90, died November the 11th. Graveside service will be this morning at 11 a.m. from Oldfield Methodist Church Cemetery. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. So, celebration of life for Deacon Hosea Nathaniel Swain, age 83, is today at Enon Missionary Baptist Church at 11 o'clock. The Reverend Calvin Cunningham officiating. Burial in the Lily Roden Enon Baptist Church Cemetery in Childersburg. Community Funeral Home, directing. Carol Hodges died November the 7th. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, announcing. And Shirley Armstrong died November the 12th. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, announcing. Funeral service for Mr. Robert Jackson Langley, age 95, is 2 o'clock Friday at Talladega Funeral Home. Visitation from noon until 2 at the funeral home, with burial in the Oak Hill Cemetery. Mr. Langley died November 13 at Bill Nichols Veterans Home in Alexander City. Mr. Langley was a veteran of World War II from 1943 to 1946, serving in the Philippines. Talladega Funeral Home, directing. Mr. Joseph Philip Looney, age 40, died November the 11th. Community Funeral Home, announcing. Celebration of life for Ms. Edna Jean Stone, age 71, is Friday at St. Thomas United Methodist Church in Sylacauga at noon, with the Reverend Percy Nolan Jr. officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Visitation today, 1 until 8 at the funeral home. Ms. Stone died November 7th at Grandview Medical Center. Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Graveside service for Mrs. Irene Amanda Athey, age 66, of Alexander City, is Saturday at 3. From Pleasant Grove Cemetery in Eclectic, Alabama, Dr. Albert Pike officiating. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Funeral service for Mr. Harry Lee Wyckoff Jr., age 85, of Alexander City, will be Saturday at noon from Alexander City's First United Methodist Church, with the Reverends Barry Dunn and Mike Dinsmore officiating. Burial in the Alexander City Cemetery. The family will receive friends on Saturday, 10 a.m. until 11:45 at First United Methodist Church in Alexander City. Mr. Wyckoff died November 12th at Russell Medical Center. He was a member of the First United Methodist Church, also a Korean War veteran, and he was a Sunday school teacher and part of a prison ministry there as well in Alexander City in the church. In lieu of flowers, memorials can be made to the First United Methodist Church of Alexander City, Faculty Repairs Fund, 310 Green Street, Alexander City 35010, or the Caris Prison Ministry, 100 DeBari Plantation Boulevard in DeBari, Florida, 32713. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City, directing that service. That is a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361 for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. It's Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.